Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Unit 6 Water, Lecture number 1. This chapter belongs to a branch of science that is chemistry. Chemistry is the scientific discipline involved with the element and compound composed of atoms, molecules, and ions. Their composition, structure, properties, behavior, and the changes they undergo during a reaction with other substances. So, in this chapter, we will study the chemistry of water. First of all, introduction of water. Water is a chemical substance which is found in abundance around us. 3/4 of the Earth's surface is covered with water. Water is the combination of oxygen and hydrogen. There are two atoms of hydrogen, one atom of oxygen, and its chemical formula is H2O. Water occurs naturally as rainwater, groundwater, river water, and sea water. Rainwater is the purest form of natural water, but as it falls through the air, it dissolves many gases such as oxygen, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide. So, it also washes down dust particles, smoke, and bacteria. Rainwater sinks into the ground. As it does so, it dissolves minerals. It flows along the ground into the river and sea. As water flows, it carries with it mud and clay particles. Waste products and chemical fertilizer from our homes and factories and pesticide from field are also added to it. All these harmful substances flow with the river water to the sea, and hence the sea water contain a lot of impurities in the form of bacteria, dissolved and suspended substance. Fresh water contain dissolved air. That's why fish and other aquatic animals are those animals that live in water, and plants can remain alive in it. They breathe the dissolved air. Now, let's discuss some of the properties of the water. Pure water. Pure water also means distilled water. So, water have no color, taste, or smell. Its freezing point is 0 centigrade. It boils at 100 centigrade. It is a bad conductor of electricity. It is very good solvent. A lot of solute can be dissolved in water, and it also reacts with many metal and non-metals. Now, how to test that a water is a pure or there are impurities? So, a pure water or distilled water, there are two tests we will discuss. The first one, that is by boiling. So, you can see here in this diagram, there are two beakers. In beaker A, there is pure or distilled water, and in second beaker, there is a water and salt solution. So, this is not a pure water. So, we will heat both of the beaker and will note its boiling temperature. So, there is a thermometer. So, the heat is given to both of the beaker continuously. So, this beaker, the boiling start at 100 centigrade, and in this beaker the boiling start at 90 centigrade. So, it shows that this water is pure, because pure water, distilled water, the boiling point of distilled water is 100 centigrade. The another test for purity of water, that is copper sulfate test. Copper sulfate, that is in the form of powder, and this powder is white in color. So, if we add a single drop of the water to this copper sulfate, so it will turn blue, and it shows that this water, this is distilled water. If it color turn to some other color rather than blue, so it means that water is not a pure or distilled water. So, this was the second test for the purity, to test the purity of water. This was the first lecture of unit 6. Sorry, it is written unit number 2, but this was actually unit number 6. So this was the first lecture of unit number 6. Thank you.